Jesus. What fucking thing. Oh, there we go. Super. Okay, so soon to get underway with the Nexus Alpha versus failed Esports game on Consulate. Should be a very interesting game for sure. Oh fucking hell, it's Alpha. Love Alpha. Good stuff. So some of these players, especially on the failed Esports side, are members that I'm familiar with. Alpha, very, very nice guy, very good player as well. Rudy as well, used to be on a team with him for a short while. Very competent player, very good support player. He's very good on that maestro role. Pico as well, very, very good player. Someone that I've had experience with as well. Someone who's in the collective league. Very competent player as well. So I'm going to call him Zoa, just because it's easier. Zoa, haven't heard much about him. Any of these players on the next Alpha side, so it should be interesting to see how this game goes down. Right, Amy, how you doing? You good? Looking forward to this game, are you? Hello everyone, coming in to watch the stream, watch the game coming in. So wait for the last couple of members to join, and then we'll get underway with it. I'm good, thank you. Good to hear that you're good as well. Very good. Hello. Hello, Matt. You good? How you doing? Okay, so thanks. I'll show them again for you guys. Oh, I did not mean to do that. There we go. So. The rank advantage is definitely onto Nexus Alpha. But obviously, rank doesn't always correlate to strong comp play, because it is a completely different game style and different way of playing. Hello, Willow. But it should be interesting to see either way. We're looking forward to it. Finally, both members are now in, which is good. So, wait for both teams to ready up fully, and then we will get underway with this game. Failed Esports will be starting on attack, Nexus Alpha on defense. Remember, this is an infinite OT game, so it could be here for a while. And see how this happens, depending if there's a dominant showing or not. It'll be interesting to see how and if maybe the offsites will be played, and offsites I mean lobby and also archives. See if those sites are played at all. It'd be nice to see some archive strats coming out. It would definitely be interesting to see. But it's very unlikely either way. Lobby is definitely probably the most preferred one out of those two in the offsites. So we have a couple of members now to ready up, then we'll get underway. What are your predictions for this game then, guys? You guys got any predictions for this game? Once you guys give your predictions, I will give my predictions as well. Let's see these predictions in the chat. And then forward to see what you guys think. Okay, let's get started. Both teams ready. Let's go. 7-5 to Veiled, yep. Okay, Lanix. Hello, Lanix. How you doing? Lanix is predicting a 7-5 for Nexus. I think the ban phase here will be very, very crucial to see how this game gets on. Ami's predicting 8-7. Is that to Nexus or Veiled? Same with you, Willow. Okay, so first ban coming out here. Obviously, because Nexus are starting on defense, they do get the first attacking ban, and vice versa, and that'll be the Nomad coming out, possibly hinting at some aggressive play and flank routes coming out from Nexus Alpha on that defensive route, on that defensive half that they're playing on first. Nomad, a very, very powerful operator, with the air jabs obviously being able to put other players, well, defenders trying to flank or move round onto the floor, and defenseless. Capta also coming out as the second attacking ban, that is from Veiled. Capta obviously with his recent buff, or not so recent buff anymore, this Firebolt definitely allows him to take out anchors from behind normal fortified positions that weren't able to do before. Echo coming out as defensive ban from Team Veiled, a standard ban here. I would be surprised to see the Pulse, Mirror or Maestro as the final one, or maybe even a Ella. Ella very powerful around these corners on this map. Pulse. So that'll be the Maestro and the Mirror in play. I'll be interested to see if we have any Mirror strats coming out here. So Willow getting none of those bans right. It was a good effort though. Nexus 7-3. Okay, interesting. Nexus 7-0. So Nexus definitely seem like the fan favourites here. I'm gonna predict. Oh Jesus! This is a good effort though, Willow. It's a good effort. I'll give you that. Nexus, by the way, 7-5. Okay, Nexus 7-5. So Nexus, everyone predicting Nexus to win. Should be interesting to see. Valkyrie being brought out by Nexus, so Alpha will 6-pick from the Ashe onto an IQ. Obviously, then being able to see those electronics as well as the ADS from Jaeger, the Green Mines, and the Vigil when he's using his ERC, try and cloak himself. We need to see where these Valkyrie cams are placed. One is already thrown out. That will probably be on site, I'm imagining. Nexus lose 7-0 because they're bad. I'm going to say a 7-3 for Nexus. I know, like I said, rank doesn't go through to everything, but in terms of the rank difference, it may just be that the that Veiled haven't played much ranked, and that's why the ranks are as they are. But either way, got to wait till we get into it and watch what's happening, which should be good to see. Doc was brought out, so an Eagle coming out. Should be interesting to see how he is played. Possibly going for a spawn peek here. No, it doesn't look like it actually. Vigil going to be playing downstairs in garage area / archives. Be interested to see how that goes on. Legion playing on site. Valkyrie cam's coming out. That is a very powerful Valkyrie cam, but a rather common one. Interesting to see how the IQ here, if she is able to find anything. That is the Valkyrie getting a pick onto their Barna, but refabbed by the Jackal, but not without some damage taking him, putting down to around 40 HP. Valkyrie definitely doing a lot of damage, and that is a soul hard breacher on the from Veiled being taken out. I believe that Valkyrie cam will still be up as well, possibly. Jaeger getting aggressive here. Looks like he's going to be playing inside antechamber / piano and lobby. He does hear one trying to open into lobby, but that is the Jackal getting his second kill of the round, taking out the Jaeger, but that is a refrag from the Doc onto the Jackal. Absolute flurry of kills so far in the first minute of the game. Definitely showing off their aggressive playstyle from Nexus, but at the moment it's working out alright from that. They're both or two of their roamers down, I would say. Vigil still playing down below, waiting for any push from the attackers. But it looks like they're going to be playing mainly on site. As I say that, IQ and Thatcher will still be on the ground, possibly moving up. That is the Twitch in. The Doc may have heard this. Still watching inside admin, but he's going to be droned out, so he will retreat behind long desk and back into the console lobby. Vigil playing downstairs. Maybe he'll go for a run out here onto the Visa window. Doesn't commit to it, however, possibly just trying to scare the attackers. Thatcher's not even worried about that at all. You'll have to get in, definitely. That is all three on site now. Taking some damage. That is the Vigil down on the crossover as he tried to run across in front of admin, but he will not be dead. The Doc may be able to heal him, but as I said, that will be him finished off by the IQ pushing up. And then you need to make a decision whether to push long desk or meeting. The Legion here just holding a very tight angle onto long desk. Drone spots him out, and that is the IQ pushing in. 2 on 3 now in favour of Failed Esports. Screenmine coming out in front of meeting upstairs. But Thatcher will destroy both of those. A very nice shot there by the Legion, taking out the IQ. 2 on 2 now. Doc with his ACOG holding inside meeting, I believe. So yes, holding a tight angle into meeting. Inside meeting, apologies. Twitch pushing long desk. Thatcher here droning downstairs. That's going to waste a lot of time. He only has 20 seconds, so maybe a bit risky going for a drone play here. Legion playing inside console, trying to back up this long desk / meeting hold. They're going to make a push here. Damn much time. Brilliant pre-fire there by the Twitch. Legion now all on his own. He's going to have to try and deny this plant. The plant is going down by Thatcher. He will hear this, but the Twitch will be holding onto this angle here. He cannot find the kill. Plant is down, however. But the Goon Mine giving his position away, and the Legion will capitalise on that and will win the round for Nexus. Very, very good round here by both teams. Very, very entertaining round there. Went down to the last second. Unfortunate, interesting hold there by the Twitch. Staying in that corner because obviously the Legion would have been able to rotate as well to that rotate hole they put inside meeting that you saw from the Legion there. So it's trying to hold both angles at the same time. Not sure where that Legion was coming from, but unable to win her gunfight against that Legion. And once that Goon Mine went off in the Thatcher's foot, knew exactly where he was able to pre-fire and get the frag. So 1-0 for Nexus at the moment. Lovely 3k there by the by Logan. Now switching off to the Bandit, and they will go to Garage, the second site. Be interesting here if the attacking team do only go for one hard breacher. Obviously, Ibana is still viable, as well as Maverick, although not really a primary hard breacher, but still very, very useful in maps like this. Instead of Sledge being 6-pick, possibly for that vertical play, best especially above Garage, inside Piano. To see. However, if this Thermite is taken out early on, it'd be interesting to see. Obviously, you saw the aggressive play coming up from the Valkyrie and the Jaeger quite early on. Even the Doc running out as well on top meeting Balcony, getting a trade onto the Jackal early on to this game, on the previous round, apologies. It's interesting how this works out. If they are able to get the Thermite, is going to have to play very safe here because he's going to be so crucial to this round. Obviously, like I said, the only hard breach on the attacking team being played and in this round. Be an absolutely huge pick and definitely worth any trade from the attacking team here, from the defending team, if they do manage to take him out. You can see here what the Valkyrie does here, playing the suppressor, opening up the console window, just put some more pressure onto the attacking team. Obviously a very wonderful spot. Legion actually holding that. Legion, they're getting some damage onto the Thatcher. Another huge operator trying to take down. Thatcher here is not going to want to push that anytime soon. Taken down to 25 HP. The Legion has decided to rotate off that, but it looks like Valkyrie may still be up there. Valkyrie is still up there, just waiting for a pick. Does see someone coming just below console windows. Valkyrie here going to go for the peak. Is that the Thatcher again? That is the Thatcher again. Valkyrie very may well try and peek this. He does just get away from this, however. Thermite probably not the best. His Legion being taken down by the Twitch by the looks of it inside lobby. He's going to use his Twitch range to take him out, and that will be an easy kill for the Twitch. A very good man advantage as well. Not want to risk pushing in because obviously there could be someone in Piano that they're not aware of. And that is Jaeger taking 50 HP of damage as well. I'm not sure where that's from entirely. Possibly that was from the Sledge inside admin. If so, definitely some good damage being taken out. He'll need to try and get the default cam here, be a shame if he misses that. So they will probably know he's in Visa now with the Legion being dead watching cams. Interesting to see if Doc brought barbed or bulletproof. He has brought the barbed, so just more slowing down for the attacking team. Brilliant bandit trick there by Logan. Really good job there. I'm surprised that the sledge and or the jackal hasn't pushed inside Piano. Just get that vertical play, just to stop that bandit doing that. Essentially, that could be a free pick as well. Twitch moving in. No, Jackal moving in, so getting the kill on the dock and not getting refragged at all. Brilliant in and out play there by the Jackal. Bandit not going for the bandit trick again. Obviously, he knows that Jackal is going to be playing on that yellow stair. Does not want to risk his life for a pick. Jackal getting a double kill, getting the kill onto Jaeger, finishing him off from earlier. 5v2 now in favour of Veiled. Very dominant play here. Thatcher is going for the plant. The bandit and the Valkyrie will know this, but the bandit will get the kill onto the Jackal. The Twitch will refrag, and then Sledge will get the final kill onto the bandit, I believe, or the Valkyrie. Sorry. Jesus, absolute flow of kills there in the last 10 seconds. Really, really dominant push there by Team Veiled, or Veiled Esports. Sorry. Just getting that man advantage very early on, just capitalising on that, taking one by one until they go for the site push and just trading off. They had the man advantage by far. They could risk taking 2 for 1 on their trades. Blue is Veiled Esports, orange is Nexus Alpha. So that is 1-1 equalised. Nexus going again to Garage. The line being 6-picked off from the Twitch onto 6-picked from the line onto the Twitch. Be interesting to see how they hold this. Changing up a bit this time, going for Smoke, and changing some of the roles around as well by the looks of it. Jaeger and the Legion swapping places, so Gerson is still playing the Jaeger this time, will be playing the Legion, and vice versa. Smoke being brought out as well, so it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Valkyrie as well. They didn't go play as aggressive as they did last round, as well, like later on in the round. They played for that aggressive pick from the Legion and the Valkyrie earlier on inside console. Nearly got the pick onto the Thatcher, which would change the game completely for them. Pretty obvious cam there, so that'll probably be shot out rather early. But maybe to be a bait cam, just for someone playing on yellow, just be able to peek once that's been shot out. Valkyrie may again be going for a very aggressive play here, be interesting to see. Beautifully placed cam there, actually being able to see the whole of that side. Not be surprised to see another aggressive player. Be interested to see if anyone else is playing aggressive here. No, so it will be the Valkyrie. Be interested to see how she is played here. She does see one, so she may go for a pick on this. I don't know if that's a Twitch or not. That is Jackal, apologies. Valkyrie's going to run out here. Does get the pick onto the Jackal, and that is a huge pick. That is Smokes, a very strong weapon, and also the shotgun taken out from play. Obviously, they still have the sledge for that vertical play, something that they did neglect to do last round, but obviously still definitely viable option for them. But Jackal is down. That is obviously a large part of the roam clear and large roam clear potential gone. Valkyrie looks like she's going to be holding upstairs still, so not going to be dropping off this quite quickly. She may go for another run out on the sledge. If she's quick enough, the sledge may not be aware of this. Oh, this could be a very quick pick for the Valkyrie here. Valkyrie will run out just on as the sledge is going to jump into Piano. The Valkyrie getting another kill there. These runouts are doing absolute work for the defensive team. However, that is the Twitch inside lobby taking some damage off the Jaeger. Does know that Jaeger is, I believe, playing on top of Spiral, but I don't know if she's aware that. I think she was just watching the Legion inside bottom Spiral, but obviously Twitch able to take the kill onto the Jaeger for the second time. This player's been taken out by the Twitch. This time, however, with our F2 and not the Twitch drone. Garage door being opened up. Bandit not going for the boundary. He's playing behind White Van. Valkyrie, however, now back on site as well. So they have all dropped back to site. Probably a smart play here with, well, still a minute and over a minute on the clock. Smoke taking the damage there by looks of it from a peek from the Twitch. Oh, sorry, from the Thatcher. So we'll have Thatcher and Thermite playing the Garage. Twitch playing on yellow here, but unable to move as that green mine will give her position away and will be traded off by the Bandit. Another kill by the Valkyrie on a triple kill this round, maybe going for the 4K. Thatcher on his own now, gets a lovely pick onto the Smoke. Just an ADS at the wrong time, could have got the kill on the Legion. The Bandit was also there, so it was probably going to be traded off anyway, but it is what it is. Second round for Nexus has taken Cafeteria. Garage, they've won that round, so they now go back up to console, which I can imagine they will do. Yes, they will go back upstairs. You can just see how they hold this. Obviously, having a very good showing on that last round. Although they did go to last man, they did seem to be in control of that. And they're playing to their own speed, which I think is really important to note. They're playing very aggressive and forcing Veiled to play at their speed and not the other way around. Dokeby coming out for the attacking team. You can see that is 6 picked. Obviously, very, very important operator in terms of roam clear. And obviously she has smokes as well. Very strong secondary if you control that recoil. And a very strong primary as well, depending if you go for the Bosch G, which is lesser used, or the DMR and the MK14. There's very large hitting power. But yeah, Mozzie being brought out as well. It should be interesting to see where these pests are placed. Very, very strong operator. Personally, one of my new favourite operators. Someone that I play quite a bit now. Just because he is so versatile in what he can do. You can either play him as an offsite anchor or support an offsite anchor. Look at the drones coming in. Use him as a portable Valkyrie cam. Or as a pulse, put a drone in the room above. Play him below whatever room the drone is placed in. And just get your teammates to ping. Which is very, very strong. Also, he can be used as a mute on site. Just to stop any drones coming in. And obviously, the attackers only have 10 drones for the entire round, and he's able to take potentially 3 of those, which is absolutely huge. So the potential there for his intel is absolutely massive. So then obviously with the defending team not deciding to bring any other intel ops apart from Valkyrie, obviously you do have the option of, I believe it is Echo and Maestro still available, and Mirror as well, which I'm surprised you haven't seen at all, especially on that cafeteria hold. That's the thing, everyone expects the Mirror to be banned nowadays. So it's very rare that you see teams play the Mirror even when she isn't banned. Just because a lot of teams will practice or scrim or just prepare to play their game without Mirror being available. So it's no surprise that she isn't being played at the moment. But obviously being that versatile that she is, it shouldn't be hard to include a Mirror into any strat that you do try and use. Just swap her out for another operator essentially. So, a bit of a slower pace. No picks taken in the first minute of this round. Looks like the defensive team here, or the tag team, are more wary of these runouts and playing this a lot smarter. This stage being used to try and hold that. Jackal nearly getting his head taken off, putting down to 1 HP. Does get a bit of damage there on the Mozzie, but nowhere near nothing in comparison. Jackal here would be taken down by a Goon Mine, which he's got to be very wary about here. IQ will definitely need to do her job trying to find those Goon Mines on the floor before anything. And that is a Dokeby taking out the Mozzie, just capitalizing on that. Really being a very, very good player here, very good support player. Someone he used to play with back in the day for Insane, very competent player. It's be interesting to see how he plays on this. He may try and drone out console, see if that is clear. Some pre-fights coming out by the Legion. He's going to be droned out so they know one is meeting. Smoke is playing close with the SMG-11 on yellow stairs, and so is the Valkyrie, possibly looking for a run out, playing that aggressive play so that we know her for, and is doing really well. Dokeby calls coming out to be the first of the round. Yes, that will be the first of the round. Smoke nearly being thrown out there, possibly thinking of going for a push there. Jack was still on Velo HP. Also the Twitch taking a lot of damage. That is Jaeger pushing up yellow, or Spiral, sorry. Unable to find any picks either side there, but that is going to be Dokeby taken out by the smoke. And also the Jaeger takes damage, getting to put aggressive on the admin, does not realise there's 2 or 3 there. He is not going to win this fight at all with 3 people training onto him. Is putting some damage across the board, but will not find any pick whatsoever. 4v3 now in favour of the attackers, but health advantage still fairly low in terms of the attackers. That is the smoke taking a lot of damage, well, taken to around 10 or 20 HP. Alpha being taken out, so that is the IQ out by the Valkyrie, being very, very effective as usual. Taking out a Barnet as well, and also a smoke grenade taking out the Jackal, and that will be the final kill from the Legion onto the Twitch. Very, very, very strong showing at the very end of that round there. Absolutely strong hold and strong aggression as well. Calculated aggression from Nexus. Did an absolute amazing job there. So yeah, obviously Dushi and Logan putting up the bulk of those kills there, just playing very aggressive on those roles that they're playing. You just see how the attacking team can use this. So Lobby's going down to now by the defensive team. Monty being brought out possibly in lieu of this, in probably predicting this as well. Obviously, they couldn't go back to Garage, and they've just won console, so it would have to be either Tellers or Visa Archives or Garage or Lobby. Sorry, apologies, Jesus. See how this plays. Maestro being brought out. Very strong operator on this side, and also 2 ACOGs coming out as well. Obviously, Maestro does have an ACOG, but he's not referred to as an ACOG. Not bringing ACOGs onto your team, just because his utility is also one of the prime reasons why you bring him, whereas with Doc and Rook, their utility is more secondary, and you bring them primarily because of that ACOG attachment. So, try and even things up, try and take some long angles here, possibly even some more aggression on these runouts. Jaeger being their only true soul roamer here, be interested to see if they play any of these other ACOG operators as roaming operators. Obviously very versatile. Very dangerous there from the Jaeger running across there. Doc already taking some damage, possibly from a peek from bathroom window. Yeah, it must have been the Jackal possibly watching that. I'm not too sure. Actually, it's probably the Twitch actually. Getting some damage onto the Doc on bathroom window. Choosing not to heal himself out just yet. He does, default cam still up, which is a shame to see. That will be taken out though, as I say that. But obviously the Maestro cam inside sight will be able to spot anyone coming through. Attacking here looks like they're going to try and go for a top floor down take, which is smart. Especially as you need to really take meeting, especially, and even console, to have any chance of winning this site, just because the vertical play from the defensive team is so crucial to this. Doc not being taken out, so he will be able to heal himself here. Be interesting if he uses 2. He does just use 1. But his position will be given away. You does see that 1 is on the windows there. That is the sledge repelling into admin. Just over a minute gone on the clock. It's going to open up admin and get an angle into meeting. Plus you try and bait. But this is a very slow round here. Attacking team are going to have to try and hurry up. They are going to try and dislodge any of these players from top floor. All 3 that are there. Yeah, 3 operators are upstairs. Let's talk about that. That is the Monty being taken down, but refragged by the... Who is that? Apologies. That is the sledge refragging onto Brook, but not able to take him down. As I said, that the Jackal will take him down, and that is smoked down as well. Now 4v3. Beautiful shot there by Alpha, getting his double on this round. Now a 4v1. Doc the last one alive, and he'll be taken out by Pika on the Hibana. Jesus, absolute pinpoint accuracy there from Alpha, getting 2 very important kills. Thought he got the kill onto the Rook earlier on, but the Doc was able to heal him up instantly, but was able to finish him off as well, which is brilliant. Really, really strong round here, keeping themselves in it. Doing a lot better, I think, than most people in this chat were thinking. And that is a 3-2 now onto their final round of this half. And they will go to Cafeteria Garage once again. Trying to get a hold on this. They are 1-for-1 on this site at the moment. They have won once and lost once. We're going to see where this goes, if it will be an equal 3-3 split at the half, or a 4-2 advantage for Nexus Alpha. That flick was absolutely disgusting. Alpha, like I said, a very, very good player. Very competent player. One of the most consistent players as well that I know. Just very, very solid. Very nice guy as well, actually, which makes it a little bit better. No Valkyrie being brought out by the defensive team this time, which is interesting to see. Instead, Vigil being brought instead. No Maestro or Mirror. Doc, Smoke, Bandit, and Jaeger will finish off that lineup. Instead of playing the Valkyrie, Dushu will be playing the Jaeger instead of the Valkyrie. Logan playing the Bandit, as we've seen him play before. Very competent on those Bandit tricks.
I'm reloading.
Vigil here, struggling with C75 to try and take out that drone. Is what it is. Be interesting to see how they play this. Looks like possibly Bandit's going to go for a run out here. They will not. I want to see how aggressive this Jaeger plays. Just putting down his utility first, which is obviously very important for catching any utility. Gerson here having some fun on Spiral. Doc here going for a peek. Is that Thermite possibly spawning over there? Yes, it is. This could potentially be a huge threat for the Doc, but he is not going to hold that angle. As from last time, Rudy nearly getting taken off from that angle, so the Thermite is going to play it safe. Obviously knowing that he is so crucial to winning this round for his team. No one to play too dangerous or aggressive at all. He's going to have to play. He's playing a lot slower than he normally would, just because he needs to be careful of that. Diego over opening that, just scaring the Thermite a little more, just slowing down the attack before they've even got anywhere near the round. That'll be the Sledge playing upstairs, already in piano, opening up the floor. Alpha here, sorry, Zoa here watching the cover, but not the cover from downstairs, taking out the Twitch. Grenade coming out behind van, white van, won't find anything. Does see the Doc there, I believe, upstairs. Yeah, piano. Damage being traded back and forth. The Sledge will finally get the kill onto the Doc. Actually, no, he won't. The Doc does somehow get away from the Sledge. Alpha not capitalizing on that. No one to over-aggress that peak. Is that the Vigil rotating around and Chamber? It will do, and he will not find the kill onto Sledge. Sledge holding on for dear life here. He is going to start trying to get aggressive on this Vigil. Vigil on very low HP. He's predicting a flank round from Zulu from the Sledge, but the Sledge will be pushing up Anti-Chamber. The Doc may be pushing through up piano again. He will do. But now knows that. Ooh, the Sledge here trying to get a pick through Anti-Chamber, but will get killed by the Twitch's Claymore. The Vigil will finish off the Sledge, leaving it all up to Thatcher, Rudy. The garage is open, it's not the worst, but that is someone running out, and that will be the Bandit running out. None of them able to hit their shots. That is the Jaeger jumping out as well, and will finish it off for his team. 4 to split at the half, getting the final kill onto the Thatcher. Alpha there doing such a good job trying to hold off and trying to win. No, it's a 40 split at the half. You see why Nexus banned the Nomad now. Definitely just hinting at their players that they were going to play. But that's the thing. Going on from this, teams playing against Next Alpha will make sure to try and... I'm surprised that on those rounds they weren't bringing like other operators such as like Gridlock, who wasn't banned. Just to try and slow down those flanks, or possibly just to give them some knowledge of when those flanks are coming out. But that's in the last half. The line being 6 picked from from the line onto the IDs. Mirror being brought out here by the defensive team, going to Garage for their first sight, playing the standard mirrors possibly inside security, which is no surprise to see. Holding both onto Garage and also onto Cafeteria, but being brought out. And also the Ash. Possibly Ash here going to try and get very aggressive and into the face of the defenders quite quickly. I wouldn't be surprised to see that at all. A lot of fragging potential here on the terms of the attacking team. No Thatcher being brought out. Obviously definitely going for the upstairs down take and for the vertical play. Not surprised to see, but no Bandit being brought out, or even a Kai being brought out by the defenders. So there'll be no worry about that at all. That will be opened up without a problem at all. So Mira's coming out now. Be interested to see where this Twitch drone is placed. Very, very passive play with Twitch, and obviously one to get as much utility out of her drone as possible. This is going to be one Maestro cam down instantly, which is absolutely huge. Twitch is going to be going for the mirrors as well, but the mirror will be aware of that. That is the Vigil taking a lot of damage as well already in the first 30 seconds. Taking him down to 1 HP, so that is going to be nothing to take him down at all. That would be a flashbang hitting him in the head to take him down, which would be actually quite amusing to see. But not a very good start, not a very signalling good start for this team. That is, however, the IQ being taken down by the Maestro there on top of these stairs by the looks of it. It's a beautiful pick here. Thermite probably playing now, yeah, be playing outside Garage, running out. This Ash getting aggressive, taking out the Valkyrie upstairs. The Vigil is still upstairs, playing inside the front office, just in front of admin. You can see, but the Ash is going to try and push through, but the Ash instead will rotate down yellow. Possibly going to go for a rotate down yellow and try and get a pick onto anyone, on any of the defenders playing close. Mirror getting a pick here onto the Buck, which is absolutely incredible kill there. A lot of that vertical and soft destruction play going down. Ash just choosing not to go down yellow instead. Obviously, probably knowing that Mirror has got an eyesight on that. Twitch is just going to try and get some more utility. It's gonna be interesting it's gonna be interesting here to see if she can get any of this mirrors. So I think that'll be an absolute game changer for this team. But it has a minute 20 on the board. But that is the Maestro getting his double kill. Pika doing absolute work, just holding down this angle, taking that thermite as well. That's now a 2v4. Obviously the Vigil is very low HP, so that won't take much to take him down. But is still an operator available. If you look, it's just raw numbers. Twitch here, getting back on her drone. She needs to do something here to try and chase the tie for a team. But that would be the Vigil finally taken out by the Ashe, but not without taking a lot of damage herself, taking her to around 28 HP. Oh, she just looked down the angle there. She may have got the kill onto the Maestro, but chooses not to. You can see, does see one at pipes, and does take out the castle. So that would now be a 2v2. But the mirror is still available here. They're going to possibly have to rotate down Sparta. They're hoping to win this round. Instead, they're going to have to go to Garage. Straight in front of this mirror here. They do have diffusers, so it is very possible. Maestro available as well, who's been so dominant holding this angle here. They're going to know that they're going to be pushing to Garage as soon as that call from the mirror is made. Mirror is instead pushing away from the mirror, which is very interesting to see here. Bit of a risky maneuver. Probably going down from the Ashe. Mirror here will just get the cover. Will take down the Ashe, and that'll be Pika with his third kill of the round, taking out the Twitch. Like I said, being so dominant on this angle, just holding anything that comes near, and a beautiful, beautiful kill behind the car. Interesting noise there. So that'll be 4-3 now. That'll be the third round here for Failed Esports, doing very, very well on that Garage hold. Going now to a console. Going to see if they bring the mirror again here. Alibi being brought out for the attack for the defenders here. It'll be interesting to see how she is played. Very good weapon, very little recoil. Very strong weapon indeed. But instead, 6 picking from that, possibly onto a Vigil. Or Castle. Okay. Be interesting to see how this plays out for them. Blackbeard being brought out by the attackers here, so definitely very, very strong operator on those console windows, or any window you want to put him on, really. So, be interesting with these castle barricades. Our place barrier cams as well, going to be very important. A lot of intel coming out here from the attackers, from the defenders, apologies. The place on the water fountain. Possibly not Sutlers, he would have liked it. Castle here. Don't get this drone, does get one. Getting these drones is going to be so important just for denying this intel for the defensive team, for the attacking team. Rotations coming out now, so it'll be interesting to see if they open up a meeting rotation. It'll be also interesting with these cast barricades being placed, so one on connect the window. Risky late reinforcement here. He's going for a spawn peak actually, with one cast barricade still available. They've all spawned on this side, so it could be... Oh, Buck is going for a grenade here. Reads into that, does not catch anyone, then that is one grenade down. Still has 3 left for the team though, with Sledge obviously having 2 as well. Find a cast barricade going up, and that would be going on top of Spiral Stairs just below the skylight, denying any vision onto that long death rotation possibly. Pika once again being very competent on this. Maestro will be looking for a pick onto console. They look like they're possibly going to go for a quick deployment here, with the Ashe going down the console window as well as a Blackbeard who's probably already there. I wouldn't be surprised. Being very, very strong in that position here. Castle here trying to hold on to Yellow, but unable to hit his shots. Twitch coming out. We'll just get some get some pings out, but will not get any utility for her efforts. That is both Twitch drones down as well, I believe. So that will be the Spiral long desk castle opened with someone on top of Skylight, I believe. I think that might be the Sledge. Yeah, the Sledge will be rotating down from that. And we get a pick onto there. Buck taking some damage there, possibly by an impact grenade, and the band and the Blackbeard also taking some damage. He will jump in, but as he turns, the Maestro from Pika will again do some absolute strong work. Take him out. That is a very strong operator taken off the board for the attack. Actually hugely, hugely influential on this site, especially for holding and for the retake. Lovely Valkyrie cam there actually outside, so someone may go for an aggressive player on this. I'm surprised the Jaeger isn't going for that, or the Valkyrie Vein may well do. He is going to be drained out though by Ashe possibly playing outside Yellow, but he is not going to find anything as a castle. Instead get a kill onto the Buck. That is a grenade down, and also that soft destruction down. Dash will get a trade onto the Valkyrie, trying to even things up. I think that's out. The Ash is going up yellow stairs here, going to try and contest the castle in a second. That is a Goomine coming out, giving her location away. The Sledge is also down there. Sledge going, instead of actually now rotating to go to Spiral. Twitch onside that console window, but Legion will be aware of that. Taking some damage off the Twitch here. The Sledge unable to get the shots onto the Legion that he's desperately needed as the Ash is taken down by the castle. But a refrag coming out from the Legion on from the Twitch, and that is another kill from the Sledge onto the castle, I believe. So 2v2 now, had advantage in favour of the defenders, but ever so slightly. Jaeger here getting aggressive on the Sledge, as Sledge will take down the Bandit, or the Maestro, sorry. Unable to hit the shots. Plan is going to be going down by the Twitch here, inside console. Pull up to this Jaeger now. He knows that one is inside meeting, possibly rotating around. Twitch inside console, holding a very tight angle behind the ball. It'll be very difficult here for the Jaeger to do anything about this. He needs to get the kill onto Sledge if he has any hope of doing this. But he's not finding anything at the moment. Still got a fair bit of time on the diffuser, so can try and do something here. Sledge is going to rotate to connector, possibly long desk. But that will be the Twitch with that angle behind the bomb, getting the final kill onto the Jaeger, seeing the 5th round for Nexus Alpha, and putting them 2 rounds away from a win on this game. So another console office hold from the defending team, no surprise there. Defenders team there started off so well with that pick onto Blackbeard. They're very good at getting these initial man advantages. They were at 4-2 at one point, but just unable to hold it on. It shows that the fight that Nexus have and the potential, the clutch potential that they have, pardon me, in bringing their rounds back and not giving up, which is really good to see. Very coordinated, very calculated on what they're going to do, especially when they are at those disadvantages, and taking full advantage of that, of the map advantage they do have. Possibly not being aggressive enough there with the Valkyrie cams that they had. Some beautiful Valkyrie cams outside. I'm surprised the Jaeger Valkyrie doesn't play more aggressive on that. Could have definitely capitalised on that intel a lot more. They're going to go for the exact same lineup on the defensive team here, but this time there's Zofia being brought out instead of the IQ or Blackbeard. Apologies, that would be in 6-pick-2 from the Blackbeard. Possibly going for some more like fragment potential and more insight push rather than window and external holds. We'll see how that works out. Go for a bathroom cast as well, very smart idea. If you can take control of bathroom, you do hold a lot of power over the rotation, especially inside connector, and also get some peaks from long desk as well as into console. Blocking off admin as well, just slow down the push from the defender, from the tags even more. Now for using all these barricades, it'll be interesting to see how effective these are in the round. He's going to go back down, possibly play archives. Actually, he's going to play in storage, possibly. Just try and get some initial intel for his team. Does see that some are in front of piano and upscaling on top of the north side wall. So that will be the connector window open, and that will be Zofia getting a pick onto the Maestro straight away. An absolute huge pick there from the Zofia. Beautiful coordination there by the Sledge and the Zofia. Sledge obviously to open up that wall, that window, sorry, the barricade, and Zofia to instantly get the pick when needed. This window play is very strong. That is smoke being taken out as well by the Sledge. Beautiful pick onto yellow there from the Sledge. Very tight angle. He is now going to have full bathroom control, and also no one on yellow for the defenders here. Castle and Sledge, Castle and Jaeger playing on the east side of the building. Valkyrie inside mid, they're all on the same side. That would be the Jaeger taking out the Zofia. I'm not sure the tag's aware of this, but they can just go for a console push now and be happy with that, with no one able to contest them at all because they're on the other side of the site, or the map, really. That is about going to get a kill onto the Valkyrie. And that is also going to be the Maestro cam, a huge bit of intel and utility taken out from the defensive team. That's Cass on 1 HP as well. Just realised he's run into his own Cass barricade there, unable to take that down, that can position away. Very low HP, that's Twitch getting diffused down. Castle will be very liable to a death here. But that will be the Sledge taking out him. Jaeger on a 3v1 here. It's been very unlucky for him in this position. There's one is on Spiral, does go for the P5, can't find his shots. Does get the kill, however. But the aggression there from the Ashe does get the refrag onto him, and that is 6-3 match point for Nexus Alpha. So it'll be interesting to see here if Nexus Alpha can seal this out on the attack, or if Failed Esports can try and push them to OT. Be interesting to see here. What do you guys in chat think? What do you guys think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to be final round? Do you think Failed Esports had it in them to get a comeback? Or even take a couple more rounds on the board? Another cafeteria hold, which they won last time. This mirror being played again. Twitch is definitely going to try and have to get some more usefulness out of her utility, trying to take out those mirrors. If you take out those mirrors, it's probably going to be game over for defense here. So that'd be a huge hold, or huge just anchor for their team, just using so much of her potential and her influence over that round, for that garage hold. Obviously Pika here doing a very, very solid job as well on the last round. They held cafeteria. I done a few more rounds, and I think Lanix giving some support behind Veiled here. I like to see Veiled putting a few more rounds on the board, even taking to OT. It'd be very good to see. They've done a thing a lot better than most teams would have thought. I think a lot of people expect Nexus to actually dominate, but a lot of these rounds have been very close, especially even the ones that Nexus have won. They've sometimes gone down to the last man, or last two men. So really good attempt here by Failed, no matter what happens. About to say that, it's been interesting to see if that was not going to be reinforced, but it is good to see. Just getting that final drone there. It'd be interesting to see Twitch will probably get back on her drone straight away, or very soon, unless that's been taken out, which looks like it may have done, which is a shame to see. Ash probably going for a rush here. No, it's not. It's going to be the Chaos Barricade. Actually, it very may well be with the gridlock coming out, trying to deny those flanks from the attackers here. But it looks like a lot of them are playing on site. They are all playing on site. Possibly reading into this late mirror coming down. That is going to be a flurry of kills as the castle, absolute flurry of kills, and the rush is coming out. Mirror needs to help her team here. Mirror's not doing enough there by the looks of it. She's being too slow on the draw. She knows that IQ is there. She needs to do a lot more than what she is. And this may be the final round. She's just too busy reloading a shotgun. I'm not too sure why, but they now know where she is. She's going to have to try and do something madness here. She doesn't find one. She can't find any to try and help her team out. And that just... I'm not too sure on that, you know. Interesting round there from the team. But it is what it is. It's happened. That is the game. GG to both teams. So yeah, that is well played too. Next Alpha take the game 7-3. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you later.